Hello, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida, in the studio with a part 2 that looks more like a part 3. This is a 14 by 14 inch canvas in case you're just tuning in. And these are my acetate tools, but I'm using the dull end. They're made with skewers and acetate and clear duct tape. I'll include the video tutorial if I think of it, and if I don't, you can ask me. Anyway, so I've got a full-size skewer without a paintball on the end, and these have a little bit of paint residual, but I actually have one here with some paint residual. So I mixed up a little bit of something that's not available, which doesn't seem fair, and that is some hot orchid now replaced by Jasmine primary elements. And I added a little dot of black raspberry. Anyway, so when you dip your skewer or your paintball end, you're going to get the largest dot first. So if you want to spread things out or to continue on, you're going to have to offload that dot, just in case you need to know that. Now the reason I did a part 2 or 3, whatever you want to call it, is because I wasn't careful enough with part 1. When I scraped off with my toothy tool, I left some residuals behind, and I wasn't even sure how they would look if I added dots, but I like them fine. I would be more careful the next time I did that to not have residuals, especially on gold. Oh, I think I'm going to like that a lot. So I have a couple other colors, and you don't have to use a straight color. I also used some gold in places just to cover up, and I think I'm going to cover up again. So let me put this down here and grab these little tiny dishes. Are what I would consider very similar to a bottle cap. And when I put the dots down the first time, I gave myself some other colors. That one looks kind of dangerous. That's the big apple with some orange crush in it. And I'll use a separate, well, I don't need to use a separate tool, because if I want to, I'll just use the residual from what I had. But I do want to use a separate tool for the silver, at least to start with. I've got some green as well. I wanted some white, but nothing really comes out very white. Silver is the best alternative for me. So I'm wondering what else I can tell you guys, but I am just going to keep filling in whatever's missing. I really needed the first day after it was dry to play with it to see how things were going to work out. And I will probably continue to add more colors. I'm really thinking I want some frozen, and I didn't pull it out yet, but I'm liking the way the silver looks a lot. It's true silver. Make sure you know there's a Prizm Pour coupon code for Colour Arte products underneath the video for 20% off. And I'm an affiliate, so you will be inadvertently helping support the production of videos for me when you do that. I think I'm gonna try really hard to keep my pinky from resting on anything. I just saw myself do that. So as far as putting the dots in, it's really what you like. It's got nothing to do with picking the darks or the lights. Although I am going to have some more of that pink right now. Just remember, don't put your hand down. Oh, that was really big. Okay. I'm looking for places I missed. There aren't that many of them, honestly. There is no perfection in this, unless you, of course, are a perfectionist, in which case, have a go. I won't stop you. And I didn't want this video to be very long, because the first time I did this, I spent, oh, I don't know, at least half an hour, if not longer. I'm kind of liking the double dots, and it hides some of that mucky stuff back there. The little skid marks from the toothy tool. But I'm already liking what I've got better than I did. And I did like it. It makes quite the impression. But I do want to do what I said I was going to do and grab some frozen. Try not to put my little paint containers down in anything. Frozen or cerulean blue? I think frozen because it's a little bit lighter than cerulean blue. And honestly, I think I could take another hour and go back and double up my dots and be pretty happy with whatever I get. And when you lift up, make sure you're not carrying a little string, and you will be carrying a little string of paint. So if you don't want to drag a little tail, I call them mouse tails, you have to sort of take your time. And you can see I'm not really going in any specific, I don't have a plan. You could have a plan, go ahead, have a plan. It's not my style. Well, sometimes it is, but not now. Especially not under these conditions. But I do think filling in the rest of the gaps won't be a bad thing. Grab my silver again. I wanted to do some silver right over here. And I don't mind, when I had 3 different colors in one of these little pans, and I let them mix, I got mixed dots, and I liked mixed dots. Such as if I had some of that pink in here now, I would probably not mind having it mixed. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that right now. Because I really, really like this. What did I say? I said it was hot orchid, which could be pink diamond, you know, in a pinch. And just, if you're going to stain it purple, then just a dot to begin with in your mixing process. Yeah, I think I'm going to like having lots and lots of neon looking pink, pinky purple. It does remind me of a neon purple I used to use a lot. And I could go through and fill in a whole lot of places. And I think it would liven it up because the colors dried a little bit darker for sure. Because I had already schmutzed them up. I'm going back in for that silver and that pink. And then I'm going to let you guys go, because you don't need to watch me put dot after dot down in place. And I will just be filling in. It's going to be, oh, I like that. Oh, I lost the place I was about to go. No, there it is. Yeah, there's all kinds of kind of weird mucked up trails that don't need to stay. I mean, some of them, if they had interesting colors, they could stay. Be careful you don't get too big of a blob of paint and then put it down next to another big blob of paint, because you will wind up with that right there. But fortunately, because it's dry and I have a Q-tip, which I recommend, by the way, I should be able to pick it up and make an adjustment. So it does matter what size the paintball is. I want some more silver. I guess I'm going to go for the orange right now. If you skip to either side, you can also go back and fill in between. That's kind of a different pattern. And every time I look, I see a new place I missed. I don't think that I can go too far. I think it's already so over the top that whatever I do now can't help but be interesting. So this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida, inviting you to know that anybody who donates this in any given month has an invitation to respond to the email that I will send you if you make a donation, and set up an appointment for a 15-minute free consultation if you should desire that. And I'm so close. I say that now, but you can't trust me. So close to being done is what I should have said. So close. And every once in a while I get an idea of what I should be doing and where I should be doing it. So follow your instincts. Definitely time for me to put some more silver into my dish. But I'm still liking everything. And I could go on. Whoops, that was another big dollop. I'm not paying attention. I should be. There are a few areas with double dots. And I definitely want to go back with the silver, and I think there's going to be quite a bit of silver. In the meantime, whatever I haven't told you is please give me a thumbs up. And if you're visiting Expressionist Studio Priscilla Batzell, then know that there's 2,400 videos. And if you're not on it, if I've placed this somewhere else, like my brand new channel, Fluid Art Obsession, because obviously I am obsessed. I'm obsessed with experimenting. I'm obsessed with my wonderful, appreciative fans. Your comments and keep my morale boosted. Thank you so much for taking such good care of me. I want to tell you guys, you do a great job. I have an Amazon link. I think I mentioned that in every video pretty much. And if you shop there, it's at no added cost to you. And you will find some Prizm Pour Paints there, but I recommend that you use the coupon code and go to the Colour Arte website, which is the link directly underneath the coupon code, or above it, depending on the video, I guess. I'm almost to a point. Oh boy! I know, I said that before and I lied. But I'm having a... It's fun. It's very therapeutic, so I definitely recommend it. There's no rhyme or reason for it for me, but I'm pretty sure if you began to do a series of these, you'd figure out how and why. Yeah, that's my first double row. And I need to quit. At least quit the video. Or put some more paint in my little cup. So I've really talked to you guys long enough, I guess. But I can't stop now. So I'm going to say I'll see you anon. I post at noon on Expressionist Studio Priscilla Batzell. So I'll hope to see you there. Yes, very hard to stop. Definitely recommend doing this. So let me grab my... I don't think shimmering this is going to help, but I will try. My phone just shut off on me. This is partly wet and partly dry, and looking pretty cool, I gotta say. Wow. Yeah. No matter what. I think I saved it. It was a nice gold canvas too. But look at that. That's fun. So I love you guys. I hope you come again. And anything I'm forgetting, like check my link tree for Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, Facebook groups. Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group is on Facebook for students. Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Totes and More is for shopping. Pixels.com and Fine Art America. And I have Le Gallerist and Society 6 are both on my link tree. And both awesome places to check out. Le Gallerist is clothing made in Montreal. And it's designer quality. Beautiful kimono tops, etc. Also, spring clothing below the video. If you find something that you love and you'd like to see it included, please just ask me, because I'm happy to include things if I can. I'll give it a try at least. I don't know how much more I'm going to do for this. There's not that many spaces left, and I'm really happy with what I've got for the most part, so I'll have a look around and fill in what's left and take a picture at that point and tell you guys now I love you, and I'll see you anon. I give lessons at the house in Spring Hill, Florida, and I do sell my artwork. And if you're looking for my email address, it's easpb and the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com, and it's under the link tree, that's under show more, that's under the Color Art coupon, and happy shopping. And thank you guys for being here. I love you much. Bye for now. Priscilla out.